again. We've had to stop planting. We are doing tree planting today. It's so beautiful. There's nothing beautiful as rain. It gives life, brings hope, it gives a promise that tomorrow is a better day. I just hope today it will not have again hailstorms, because yesterday's vegetables are crying. So it has stopped raining. We'll continue with the tree planting. Then afterwards we'll look at how the farm is doing. So today is Mazingira Day, and we first have to be patriotic before we continue farming. Said today is Mazingira Day, and the biggest part of the work we are doing today is to add ornamental trees on our farm. Laban Mat, tell me what today we are learning from Mazingira Day.
Mazingira Day, I thought we should not kill anything that we didn't create.
Mm-hmm.
So today we are just trying to add some trees here
Mm-hmm.
to beautify the area. We have some oranges there, then our fruit, then our kiwi there,
Mm-hmm.
our apple, area green.
So we have a lot of trees in this farm.
Yeah, that's it, all that.
So we are adding the ornamental tree, the ones that are flowering as yellow, that is the type he's planting. And in the car we still have whispering pines. Whispering pines are these ones here. Yes, he's trying to get some geometry lining because this is more of a sit-out area. And from this view you can see the highland tomatoes are the ones on the upper part were not infected. The ones on this part, that lower part, are the ones that were infected. So I don't know, it's because of leaching of the bacteria at the end, but let's see the result of the alkaline base. So far so good. And this side is the cabbages. Apart from moles, we didn't experience the caterpillar and the aphids because of the rains. The rains have been excessively enough for us, so we didn't experience that. But our friend the mole is our problem. But we'll get there. Then of course my apples, which are still flowering this season, we'll see what December brings. So remove from the pepper. My friend usually tells me, hold it, usivunje the roots. I've done that. It gets nicely inside the hole. Today I want to do a review of my tomatoes. I have 200 tomatoes, that I bought from the greenhouse. So you can even see infestations here, if you can see. So I experienced tomato blight, as you can see, and what I did, I started applying wood ash. You can see wood ash at the base. It rained heavily yesterday, and I apply once per week, every Monday. So I applied yesterday. It rained yesterday, and since I started applying, those ones that were dying out, I'm seeing them coming back to life, except for this one is already dead. Yes, this one is dead, but it still has a very strong root system, so I'll leave it. What the bacterial wilt does, it blocks the pipes inside or the vents inside the tomatoes that feed water. So when you see your tomatoes going dry, it's just because water is not reaching the leaves. So the wood ash is basic. So if the pH of my soil is too acidic, I have not tested, but that is what I assumed, then it leads to, it is a thriving ground for the bacterial weed. So since I started applying wood ash, you can see these ones were infested, but I've applied wood ash. I would wait to see if this one will revive, because some, like this one, you see it's reviving. This one was worse. This one, you see it's reviving. What it's doing, it's dropping the earlier it's dropping the earlier leaves that were dry, then it's forming new leaves. So not all my tomatoes experienced the blight. I have two sections. The upper section was okay. This one is coming back. This one is coming back. So why I'm doing this is just to show that I know it's advised that you remove them, but me, after I applied the alkaline base for wood ash, I just said I want to look at them and see how it progresses. As you can see, so if I can stand here, this lower part, this part from, I think this part, yes, this line and that line and some of the last line were the ones who were affected, and as you can see, you can't really identify the tomatoes, but this part, you can see the way they are big. The upper part were able to survive. So it might be the pH, because my land is inclined on one side, so as the water flows, all the ingredients that it carried from the upper, I think, are more concentrated on the lower side. Agriculture is learning, so I'm also trying to understand. But you can see this part did not get infected. This part is infected. So this is my third week since I started applying wood ash, and see the way the leaves are coming back to life. You can see at some point it looks like one, even the growth, they were both transplanted at the same time, but these ones are bigger and these ones are smaller. It's because they went down with the bacterial wilt. We have this one. So we have this one also. So I'll not remove, I just want to see if it can be able to regain back the water transmission back to the leaves. This one also died out. This one is coming back. This one we had hailstorm yesterday. As you can see, still the rain is coming. So I just hope today it will not have hail. So that's why, and you see my tomatoes had started to flower. So another thing before it rains, I want to show you, before we run for shelter, is my cabbages. This is the first time I'm doing cabbages, and I want to say thank you to the rains, because the cabbages are beautiful. The problem that I have a friend called mole, fuko in Kiswahili. So this is what it does to my cabbages. It eats the root. Then you just see the cabbage. You see, this is the hole for the mole or the fuko. So if someone knows the remedy for fuko, because now me I'm lost, aniambie, because I'll just leave that there. It will come back, it will take it. It always comes back, it will take that cabbage, so that it doesn't pull another one. It also did the same here. You see this one, but the hole was here, and I think I sealed it. So I transplanted 300 heads of cabbages from the seedlings, and I think I am impressed. I'm impressed because I really have beautiful cabbages. Unaweza dhani niko Naivasha, na mimi niko tu Kakamega. So those are my cabbages. So what I'm racing against is not the rain, it's the mole. So I always pray every day that I don't come and find a new cabbage that has been eaten. If I walk around, you'll just be able to see holes. Because it rained, you can see ditches of holes. This thing is just everywhere. You see here? And I always have sugar cane around the farm. It assists me when I have people in the farm, then it becomes easy. So at the farthest end there, I have my tomatoes. Then here, I have my cabbages. Yes, so I was experimenting with the Copenhagen. Yes, that's the name. Copenhagen cabbage. I bought it from Kenya Seed. The tomatoes are from Royal Seed. Royal Seed are based in Nairobi, but Kenya Seed you can find them anywhere. And the lower part, my oranges are there, and this big tree has a fruit. If I can be able to get there, I will show you. That one there, that one that I'm circling, that is a pixie. So the difference between the Washington and let me see if I can just get there. So this month I did sweet corn. These are sweet corn, not the normal maize. Sweet corn, again from Royal Seed. My avocados, which are Hass, manage, at least I've counted 20 fruits, but they were under the maize. That's why you're seeing they didn't come out the way I wanted. So let me show you the oranges. The apple season has not yet started. We ate apples, at least that one I can give a testimony. Then some trees became lemons, like this one. We didn't buy a lemon, but I think when you don't take care of the grafted part, if the top part dies out, the rootstock is usually lemon. So that's why I have a lemon. But I think this one also is a lemon. No, it's not a lemon. Haina thorns. I'll see what that will give. I have also planted for this season. These are watermelon. So my sweet corn. So this is still pixie oranges. So the problem I have is the insect infestation. You can see. So this is what I want to look for, the yellow traps. So I think this is pixie. I think that is pixie. I think this is still Washington. And I have another Washington there. Well, Laban is standing. Today is Mazingira Day, so we are planting. I think I need to go and plant a tree. For us, we do ornamental trees. So watermelons. So all my raised beds have watermelons, and I've intercropped them with Sukuma Wiki kales. So watermelon. So here again, pixie. And you see, I think pixie is so juicy. I have a lot of pixie, but they have a lot of fruit bites. See the way they're sucking the sap out of my fruits. So pixie, the difference between pixie, oranges, and Washington, I'll show you the Washington. Let me show you first. This is the Washington. One tree, one fruit, but big and resistant from the fruit fly attack. This is quite huge, but it's the only one in the whole tree and very healthy. So if we go back to the Washington, this is a dwarf Washington, and I got them all from the same place, the Wambugu farm, as I was taking my apples. So you can see this pixie is flowering and it's small. Why it's flowering right now, I'd say this place was full of maize the last season. So I think zilikuwa na deficiency of the sunlight. But this time, because they are exposed, what I need to do is to add, I'll try foliar to see if I can get, I have already added manure. You can see this is chunks of manure. So I'll try foliar to see if I can get the leaves turning back green. But if anyone has experience with pixie, I don't like the color. I always love deep green, but it's okay. So another pixie is here. As you can see, they form a lot of fruits, but they all have some fruit bites. So the can see the flowers, there are so many. They have a lot of flowers. They have a lot of flowers, but again I still have the same problem. The color, not deep green, but fruits, the flowering are there, the fruits are there, the insect bites are always there. So if someone can give me a solution for this, if you have done Pixie, I will appreciate. So you see, quite beautiful flowers, very beautiful flowers. Then of course on the cow dung I was able to get my malenge, so I will be good in 6 months time. So yes, this season, as I've said, I will do maize but sweet corn, and this side I have done watermelon and kales. So let's go back to the other part of the farm. The furrows usually assist us to retain water. That's why we have done this. And if you can see, we have in horizontal and vertical. This one breaks the water from this side, which is a bit steep, so that you don't have erosion. And at the end of the day, the land is raising. This part used to be very deep, but now it is raised because of the soil erosion. So that's why the melons, we did them on the horizontal, then the kales, we have done them on the vertical. So they said tree planting, that's our mission today. And I'm also taking the kales for someone. You can use these kales as suckers. What you do, you just remove this, the ones that are growing back, and you replant. So someone wanted this one. They are called kienyeji kales. This one, just remove it. That's what you can see the small ones. Yes. These ones were planted from suckers. They become big, and you can now harvest them once they are big. So again on tomatoes, these are naturally grown tomatoes from dung, cow dung. They never experience the tomato blight that are experienced from the greenhouse cultivated tomatoes. So that's the difference I've seen. It was in my last videos for the last season. So I don't know if I can be able to get seeds out of this, so that we see if we can have a more resistant tomato, but we'll see. So that's it for us today. We'll continue with planting trees for the better part of the day, and until next time, this has been Mazingira Day from the Kamix Organics. So plant a tree, it is what brings the rain. Plant a tree every day if you can, or plant 30 to 100 trees in a year if you can. So I will plant one, as he plants one, then we close the day.